OMG, guess what? My baby is 6 months. Yay! 6 months. We're halfway to my goal of a year where I can reclaim my sanity. Anyways, the big question is, people are asking me would I do it again? And of course, I'd love to do it again. Have another baby? What? If you believe me, you don't know me. Anyway, so I have a special guest that I'm going to bring on, and I'm going to bring her on after the theme song. I also have two questions that I'll just let you know before I roll into the theme song. And one is who has it harder, the dads or the moms? And secondly, would I want to have a baby again, like back to back, or do I want to wait like a while and like raise it later? So anyway, we'll get into my own answers after the theme song. Let's roll that. Let's roll that. And here she is, my special guest, my little 6-month-old little baby. This is my darling. She's 6 months. You have anything you want to say? Oh, okay. Now she don't want to talk, but this little girl is talkative. I think it's the spoon. She was just fussy a little second ago, so I give her the spoon, and she's having fun. She might think that there's food on it. So yeah, as a 6-month update, she's still eating solid food. She likes carrots and peaches and pineapples, which is what she probably thinks is on the spoon. I've been spending a ridiculous amount of money on clothes, but that's only because she did not have that many 6 to 9 month old clothes, which is, she's doing good as far as the clothing chart. Lots of babies. Lots of babies usually don't follow the clothing chart, but she's been pretty good on it. She just has really long legs. Don't want to say really long, but anyways. So I had to buy her some 6 to 9 month clothes. Apparently a lot of people from the baby shower got her a lot of 3 to 6 months. So I really didn't have to buy any of those, but I had to buy some 6 to 9 months, and I went crazy. So she's eating her solid food. She can hold her spoon. She can hold her bottle, but she can bend hold her bottle. I don't know what's wrong with this girl. What was up with this girl? She's flipping from her back to her tummy to her back. She's sitting up by herself. She's lifting her head up by herself, so it's like you can tell she's trying to crawl. She likes to eat everything. You can't grab it if you're not going to talk. Anyways, so this is my Tootie. She's adorable. Okay, so yes, going back to the question that I had, we're going to go with the would I have my children back to back question. So a lot of people say that they would want to have their children back to back so they can get parenting out of the way all at one time and stuff like that. So I don't necessarily agree with that for two reasons. One is it would depend on what you would call back to back. So I would want my next child to be within 2 to 5 years. And that's just because I have a sister that's 4 years older than me and we're fine. And I have a sister that's 3 years younger than me and we're fine. So 2 to 5 is fine. 5 years may be a long time for somebody, but I find that to be okay because, especially when she's 5, because she'll be more independent. She'll be walking, she'll be talking, she can ask for what she wants, she can kind of help herself as I help out the baby. And then 5 years old, they're in school. She'll be at school most of the time while I'm handling the baby. So I can do 5 years, I can do 2 years. I just really need her to be walking. As long as she can walk, then I'm okay with having another child. That's just my own opinion. I've also heard the second reason is because I've heard it's not healthy to just keep plopping out babies. You need your body to heal. And I think it's supposed to take like a good year for a good healing process after you've had a baby. So those are my 2 reasons. Now, going on to the second question of who has it harder, the fathers or the mothers. It may seem like such a simple question, like you just want to say the mom, but it's just been a debate with my guy best friend because he had a baby too. So he feels as though the dads really have it harder. Now here's my thing on that. Good dads do have it hard. However, I do not believe you have it harder than the mother, and I will say why. Because not only does a baby affect, of course, a mother's body, it also adds hormones and thoughts in the mother's head, like, you know, they're not pretty enough anymore. It's a lot of self-doubt that can come with a baby. I didn't have it. I'm just saying it can come, especially like if you have like a C-section or something. That scar is there for life. There's always some type of print on a mother that says, I had a baby, but not on a dad. No. A lot of a dad's problems would come with society. You know, if they're not a good dad or if they're not there for their child, then society will look at you, will look down upon you. But imagine if you are in a world just you and the mom and the baby. If there was no other society member, a lot of dads would leave, really, because either they couldn't handle it or they don't want to handle it. And technically I'm not going to say dads don't have connections with the babies. They just do not have it as strong as moms. And there's no way somebody can convince me otherwise. The connection we have obviously started from as soon as we found out we were pregnant. In the womb. You have my body. I've now created a soul. I've had a distinct connection with God. And he said, here you go. Here's your blessing. And that's like, this is my connection with God. You know, and it's just that a guy doesn't have that. And if you had it, then you would be able to get pregnant. But I'm not saying, you know, I'm not saying guys don't have a connection with God. I'm just saying this is a special connection of being able to birth a child. So I feel like it's also like a lot more. It's just the feelings that a mom can get that a dad can't. What mother's intuition, it comes so fast. As soon as the baby comes out, I know that, you know, she needs diapers, she needs food. I know when she's getting tired, you know, she might start to rub her eyes or she starts to get fussy, and I give her a bottle, she's getting ready to go to sleep. I know I got to make sure I have myself prepared, that I've already put her to sleep. Like, she was fussy a second ago. What did I do? I gave her a spoon because I knew she wanted something in her mouth and she didn't want the pacifier. So it's like, it's a lot of really tiny things that a mom will pick up on very much faster than a dad. Not saying a dad can't do it, because there are a lot of single dads out there. There are, you know, dads where the mom just didn't want the baby, but the dad did. There are situations where, you know, unfortunately, God forbid, a mom has passed, like especially giving childbirth, and you know, the dad takes care of the child. So there are still dads who do the dang thing. I'm just saying, as far as a good mom's perspective, I believe we have it harder than the dads. So, yeah, anyways, that's my Tootie here. Tootie, you don't have anything to say. I bet if I took that spoon, you would, but I wouldn't want you to, you know, be upset. Anyways, this is my Tootie, my button, my Mew. Yes, like Mewtwo. This is my Pokemon name for her, Mew. And I guess I'll see you at the 7th month. You'll probably see her at the year. Yeah, you gonna walk in when you turn a year? You gonna walk in the video? I don't think she knows what's going on. Anyways, we're done here. Say see you later. Go like that. Go like that. I'm trying to teach her how to say mom too. Mommy. There you go. All right, we're out.